what the scriptures say about honoring the elderly. A very interesting subject here. And study setting the seed. Give us a parent gives some counsel, or grandparent giving a counsel to a young one. So let's look at it.
Look at that old man walking down the street. Looks like the old man from Granddaddy looks like that sometimes.
Well, Maya, you really shouldn't laugh at elderly ones. We really need to show honor, especially to our parents and our grandparents. Because when you think about all the things that they've done for you, the deep love and the sacrifices they've done for you, and the fact that they've expended themselves, they take care of you from birth all the way up, you really should show honor to the elderly. I want to read a scripture with you that's found in 1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 4. And I'll help you find it if you need help. 1 Timothy 5, 4. Do you have it? Okay, notice as I read, think about this as I read this scripture, okay? But if any widow has children or grandchildren, let these learn first to practice godly devotion in their own household, and to keep paying due compensation to their parents and grandparents, for this is acceptable in God's sight. Maya, do you know what compensation is?
No.
Well, compensation is to pay someone back for something they've done for you. So, your grandparents, elderly ones, they have given you love, they've given you attention. So in repayment, the compensation that you could share with them is to give them love and deep respect, and also to honor them so that they will feel valued, okay? Just think, what are some of the ways that you can show honor to your elderly parents and grandparents?
Well, if they're in the hospital, you can go and visit them. You can send them cards. You can text them like I did the other day to my dad and my aunt. Or
When you say you text them, what did you text?
it said, I love you.
Oh, that was nice. Okay, so that's very good. Let's use another scripture though. I want you to read this one this time, okay? Proverbs 16, verse 31. Proverbs 16, 31. Oh, you found it already. Okay, wait for me to find it. Okay, I have it now.
Gray-headedness is a crown of beauty when it is found in the way of righteousness.
Okay, it says gray-headedness is a crown of beauty. So that's something to be valued. The fact that the elderly have experience that they can give you, and so that you don't make any mistakes in your life. Well, you're going to make some, but that's so to prevent you from making any harmful mistakes. Elderly are ones that you should look up to. What about in the congregation? What is some way we can show honor to the elderly ones in our congregation, you think?
Not running because you might push them and they might fall.
Oh, that's a good point for you as a young person to keep in mind. What is another way? You did mention cards, so we can send cards to the elderly within the congregation too, because they need that reassurance and support. Can you think of something else too?
No begging for candy after the meeting.
Oh, okay. So Maya, you're not going to be begging for candy after the meeting anymore?
No.
Really? Okay, I'm going to be looking for that. Let me see if that's really the case, okay?
Yes.
Okay, well, very good. Keep those points in mind. And let's see if your mother is finished with that famous lasagna she makes all the time, okay?